Hey, what's up, gang? I hope you're doing well. New week in February 2025. Blows my mind. He escaped. It completely blows my mind that we're already in February 2025. First month of 2025 is already gone. So probably it's a good moment to reflect and say, has it been a productive month? Has it been a good month? Have I made a step forward towards my goals? The reality is that if we say no, then we've got a bit of a problem, because January is typically that month where a lot of people have strong goals. They've got strong list of steps to take on, and typically after January, those steps tend to sort of vanish. They go, you take slower steps, you forget about your goals, you forget your regular reviews that are very, very important as well. I have to admit that for me, January was quite busy, a little bit overwhelming as well, and we also have got our first rent-to-rent deal secured in 2025. I submitted an offer on Friday on another viewing, so fingers crossed. If not, I keep doing my searching, and that's fine. I've also scheduled and planned agenda for my first event in 2025, which is happening on the 22nd of Feb, and it's called Rent-to-Rent 10x Lead Maker Retreat. It's going to be phenomenal. And then on top of that, we've got so many different things going on right now with coaching, with success of other clients. That's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see even more deals being secured in the upcoming weeks and months, and new clients who we will be helping on their journey towards their success in rent-to-rent. Something interesting about making offers about rent-to-rent deals is always to remember, follow up with your text message. And the funny story is that this morning I received a phone call from an agent who was showing me around a property last Friday. If you watch my video, you'll know there was a little bit of a sneak peek from that property. But on Friday eve, I said that I'm going to send an email out with an offer with some numbers on Friday. Time was really chasing me on Friday, but finally, I think about 7:30, I just sat down to my laptop and I just had to do that offer, because when I say I'm going to do something on that day, no matter what happens, I will do it. Even if that was like 11:59 on that evening, I would still do it. Because when I say I'm going to do something, I will do it and I will deliver. And I did send that email out. It was about 7:30. So this morning, obviously, I'm getting a phone call from this agent. And this agent is asking me, have you managed to go through the numbers? Because we had another viewing and we just want to see where we are with those viewings. And I was like, of course, I said I'm going to send you an email on Friday, which is something I did. It was about 7:30 in the evening. And she was like, oh, really? That's funny, because I never received that email. And I was like, go and check your spam box. And she did check that spam box. And she said that she's got it. It's coming from our email. And I was like, that's exactly that one. And she said, okay, give me a few hours and I'll come back to you when we get that offer across to the landlord. And I was like, okay, brilliant, thank you very much. So what I didn't actually do this time was I didn't follow up on her phone number, texting her that I did send that email across and that she should be checking inbox or spam box in case she couldn't find that in her inbox. I didn't do that this time, but hey ho, that's the lesson learned, especially nowadays when Google algorithms and all those different big portals like Hotmail, like Yahoo, they have very strong spam filters. So although your email is not spam, it will still, there is a good chance it will land in the spam box. So just make people aware that they need to seek out for this particular email from you. In case they don't receive it, they should be also checking the spam box. It's very important because very often those emails might get missed. So that's tip number one for the week. Today, I've also scheduled my next masterclass, my next webinar that I'm going to be running on the 15th of February at 10 o'clock in the morning. Traditionally, it's called No Mortgage, No Hassle, How to Secure Your First Rent-to-Rent Deal Inside 60 Days with Less Than £2,000. That's the masterclass for anybody who is just starting out in rent-to-rent or who is looking to scale up their portfolio to bigger numbers. Inside 90 minutes during that masterclass, I'm typically sharing a lot of market insights, how to utilize the current market condition to find lucrative deals, and how to and where to look for those potential lucrative deals. So if you haven't got plans for 15th of February 2025, then 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm running that masterclass. ping me a message or try to find me on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and I will give you a pointer. You can also find that event on Eventbrite, so we can register yourself if you're looking to join us. See you there. Hola, Wednesday. New day today. We're mid through the week. It was a good day yesterday. Towards the end of the day, what I've done is I had a draw. So last week in our private Facebook community, we announced that we're gonna have 3 free tickets to people who are members of the community and people who are willing to come and join us on our retreat. It's called 10x Lead Maker Workshop, and those people who commented under that post were automatically opted in to the actual draw. And yes, yesterday was the time when I drew those people, and we had 3 lucky winners winning the tickets. So we will finalize everything with those people, but happy days, those people will come and join us on the 22nd of February, and they'll have an amazing opportunity to start securing rent-to-rent deals with us on the day. So that's going to be an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for those people. So if you are looking to join our private community, there are many perks in it. If you want to be a member, I'll include link in the description of that video. Just make sure when you click on that link and you go to our group, just make sure that you will answer the questions, qualification questions, because not everybody will get permitted to the group, and certainly without those questions we cannot accept your application. So what I'm doing now is I'm heading to my patch. As I said last week, it was pretty quiet when it came to the inquiries for our rooms. But what I've done over the past weekend, I changed some headlines in our adverts to make it different, to make it stand out. And I have to admit, the response is much better. So now, I think yesterday we had 5 or 6 inquiries, comparing to like maybe 1 inquiry per day just before. So that is a significant increase in inquiries. And the result of that is simple. I'm going to do a couple of viewings today, and also to take some meter readings and do some safety checks. So I've got a bit of work here to do, but I like that because sometimes I like to get out from the office and do some field work, what I call it. So happy days. Just a tip for you guys. So when you are advertising your rooms, what I would do is have a look at what other marketers are doing in the area. For example, if most of them are saying like double en suite available, or double room available, maybe beautiful room available, you know. So this is like very same old. What you have to do, you have to really stand out, do something a little bit different, and as I said, it will help you to increase the number of inquiries. So you could say something like stunning opportunity, or still looking, or something different, really something different, and just be a little bit creative, be a little bit original. If you don't know where to go, maybe use even ChatGPT, get ChatGPT to give you some prompts on the headline, and that should help you to make your headline different and stand out, because that headline ultimately will make people to click, or they'll just simply miss your ad because there is nothing unique about your ad. So that's what you can do. With this in mind, weather is getting better. It gets me thinking, fingers crossed, that spring is just around the corner, hopefully. But the other part of me is still saying to me that we will still have a little bit of cold in February before we start experiencing the spring. So we will see. But sun is out, happy days, I'm smiling. Hey, Friday today. Amazing day. It's not sunny outside, but I don't care. It's been a great day so far. So what I've done today in the morning, I went and I met my new and old accountant at the same time. Funny enough, because I'm working with Joanna for a long time now, and she's managed my one company for a few years now, and she's doing a phenomenal job. By the way, all my clients have got access to Joanna as well. But also I had another accountant, and he was doing our self-assessment, he was doing our rent company, he was doing our other company for purchasing properties. And going through some expenses, going through some data and numbers. Of course, running a business is very much about knowing and understanding the numbers, right? Now, I asked one of my accountants right now, Joanna, and I said, what could we do with those companies? And I very quickly recognized that we could be saving about 35% on the accountancy spendings if we transferred some of the companies from the old accountant to Joanna. So now what I've done, I met Joanna this morning and we were just finalizing a few certain things, and we were discussing how we're going to be going ahead with our accounts for our self-assessments, for our rent-to-rent company, for our property purchasing company, and now she's managing essentially all of our portfolio. Very, very happy for that, because as much as I'm focusing on making more money, I don't want to allow to spill any money anywhere else. A business is like a well-oiled machine. I mean, it doesn't have to be well-oiled, but if you go through the numbers and you continuously track those numbers, then you'll very quickly realize that the machine is not as well-oiled as it should be. And I thought, if I can save about 35% on my accountancy spendings, potentially more savings, because she's going to be also doing our self-assessment, which used to be quite expensive with the previous accountant anyway, then we're going to be saving more than that. But that's the thing, bit by bit, part by part, and we are optimizing our machine. And that's what it's all about, optimizing and looking for growth. So happy days. Also, another thing that I was doing today was I was going through some contracts, because I'm updating one of the contracts for our apartment that we've got with an existing letting agent. But also on the flip side, we have recently secured another apartment with this agent, if you remember from my last video, and I'm sending him the contract today. So I was just doing the contract, I was making the right changes in the contract, and I'm just about to send it from my laptop. So happy days. And a bit of a bonus. I cannot say a lot, I cannot say too much, because in the next couple of weeks time we're going to be running our first in-person event, 10x Lead Maker, rent-to-rent lead maker workshop. And for that reason, I've got a little bit of surprise for my existing students who were really grinding, really taking action. They achieved some tremendous results. For some of them, I've got an amazing surprise. I cannot say any more apart from that, okay? Obviously, I'll share some more details after the event. I cannot wait. Oh, and I'm just wrapping up my slides for my new presentation I'm going to be going through during my masterclass, No Mortgage, No Hassle. That's happening next week. I believe it's on the 15th of February. If you do want to register, if you do want to sign up, I'll include the link in the description, so you can go there, you can just register, have a look what the event is all about. Essentially, it's all about making a hell of a lot of money through rent-to-rent. And that's free of charge. It's a bargain, right? So come and join us if you can.
I think a tenant downstairs is having sex now.